I'm William Thomas, Vice President of Sales and Marketing with Clear H2O, and I'm excited to introduce to you our latest product innovation, AquaPak, pre-filled pure water in a pouch for laboratory animals. AquaPak is a convenient alternative to water bottles or an excellent emergency backup water supply. Requiring no capital investment in equipment, AquaPak is ready to use, reducing labor and eliminating bottle filling and washing equipment. The 420 ml pouch volume provides extended water supply for your animals. And the pouch format fits most cage designs. Let's take a closer look at the features of AquaPak. The purified water in each pouch goes through an extensive filtration process before entering our reverse osmosis membrane filtration system. The ultra-filtered water is then treated with either acidification or chlorination to meet industry specifications. We've developed 3 formulations of AquaPak: AquaPak Clear Acidified, AquaPak Clear Chlorinated, and AquaPak Blue Acidified. Next, let's discuss the packaging of AquaPak. AquaPak purified water is packaged in a custom-designed ultra-high oxygen barrier, high-strength, puncture and split-resistant food-grade pouch film. Each pouch of AquaPak is inkjet labeled with product name, fill volume, product code, lot number, and expiration date. Just like the AquaPak pouch labeling, the case label includes the product name, product code, lot number, case number, quantity per case, and the expiration dating. I'd like to now show you the application process of the AquaPak pouch to various cage lids. The items that are needed, of course, the AquaPak pouch, but also the disposable valve currently available from Avidity Science. Each cage lid in their water bottle receptacle has a hole in it. We'll first look at the Innovive disposable cage, and you can see there's a round hole at the bottom of that well. A Lab Products cage, you can see that hole in the bottom of that water receptacle. And another kind of shoebox cage, similarly a hole in the bottom of that water receptacle. Those holes are all exactly the same size. And the reason for that is to accommodate the valve. With the Innovive cage system, we simply hold our 2 fingers on either side of that hole, and as we look at the valve, we can see the sharp piercing end and then a kind of hub in the activator end. We're going to take that activator end, align it with that hole in our fingers, and it snaps into place and is firmly seated in the lid. The same is true with the other cage systems. This hole is surrounded by a metal grommet, again aligning the hub end of the valve and insert, and it is firmly seated into that well. And the same again is true with this system. Align the hub, push, and you have a nice firm friction fit, and the valve is properly seated. Now let's take a look at actually applying the AquaPouch. With the Innovive system, in the same way that we applied the valve, we're going to take our pouch and holding it firmly, we'll notice that on one side is a seam of the pouch film and the other side is smooth. As we approach that piercing end of the valve, we want to hold it with the smooth surface facing the valve. Again, I'll position my 2 fingers on either side at the hub of the valve. I'll orient the pouch accordingly, and in lining that up in a smooth motion, the pouch is applied onto the valve without leaking, and you now have an extended water supply for this cage system. We'll also check and activate the valve to see that water is properly flowing and the water is working, and it certainly is. We now can replace the lid and continue on with our cage preparation for the vivarium. I'd like to show you now the AquaPak application process to these other cage types. We'd already previously seated the valve into the water receptacle in the cage. And in a similar fashion to before, we're going to grab the AquaPak pouch with a smooth surface up and under pressure. And we have more room here to align the pouch, but we want to align right over the piercing end of the valve and thrust firmly. We activate the valve in that manner, and we now have a properly seated pouch to a valve. We'll check, as we already saw, water kind of jet through with the pressure of applying it. It's working properly. The other cage system is a disposable cage with this removable filter. This well is even more rectangular and deeper. So the technique is going to be a little bit different. And we're going to take the pouch and we're going to, again, the smooth side under pressure, but we're going to pierce the valve more into the belly, middle belly of the pouch itself. And we simply align and push down, and the pouch is firmly seated, and we check the activation of the valve, and we see the drops coming out, so that's working perfectly well. And we have the pouch comfortably in place in the well, allowing proper room and clearance for the filter to be reapplied. The next thing to clarify is when to change the AquaPak pouch. How do you clearly determine when it's empty? What we have here are two Innovive disposable cages, one with the AquaPak Blue and one with the AquaPak Clear. These are both at their full volume of 420 mils. Right next to them, we have the same type of pouches, but at their empty state. And what's important is that you can see, particularly more easily with the blue, that there is a little bit of residual water. However, the pouches are completely collapsed, and that's due to the vacuum that's created as water is drawn. Now, there's always going to be a little bit of residual water, and that's due to where the water siphon holes are on the valve, as well as the vacuum pressure on the pouch. Or it's actually at about approximately 60 mils of residual water that are left in the pouch. So if you were to take these pouches here and then remove the valve and measure that water, it should be in about that volume. The best way, of course, is to first experiment and trial the pouches with your mice. Their consumption rate of water varies on the model of mouse, the sex of the mouse, the age of the mouse, and of course the mouse density in your cage system. Now I'd like to show you how to add medication to the AquaPak pouch. Researchers working with laboratory animals frequently have the need to add medication, therapeutics, or experimental compounds to the water supply for the animals they're studying. That's very easy to do with AquaPak. First, of course, you'll take your pouch. You will have had the previously measured dosage in a syringe and commercially available silicone injection patches. I'm going to orient the pouch this way, and following aseptic technique, we're going to apply a little bit of alcohol to the injection site, and we're going to take our silicone injection patch and adhere it to the opposite end of where you're going to pierce the pouch on the drinking valve. Now you're going to take your syringe and by your other hand hold the pouch a little bit firmly so you have a smooth surface, and we're going to inject right through the center of that patch. This is a self-sealing silicone material, and then gently administer the compound of interest. Slowly remove the syringe, and you can see the medication now. By kind of massaging the pouch, the medication becomes homogeneously mixed throughout the pouch, and now the pouch is ready to be applied to the cage for providing water to the laboratory animals. This concludes our video introducing the AquaPak pouch. I hope you have found it informative and will consider AquaPak as your water supply solution for your vivarium. To request a sample or for more information, please contact us directly or visit our website at clearh2o.com. Thank you.